Hello, let's look into today's Leetcode problem, which is make string a subsequence using cyclic increments. In this question, you are given with two strings, and what you need to do is perform certain set of operations in string 1 and make sure that you find a subsequence in string 1 which is equal to string 2. And by operations, what they want us to do is select any character, any index in string 1 and increment that character uh, cyclically if needed be, but that increment should be only one. So A can become B, B can become C, and Z can become A. That's what they mean by cyclically. So you can increment a character, and that increment can happen in cyclic fashion as well. So if you are able to form a subsequence from string 1 which is equal to string 2, then you simply return true, else you are going to return false. Let's look into one of the examples from Leetcode and understand this problem a little more. So string 1's subsequence is equal to string 2 here. Not right now, but after performing certain set of operations, it could be. So here the operation that can be performed is C getting converted to D. So we have string 1 which is equal to ABD and string 2 which is equal to AD. We have a subsequence AD which is equal to the string 2, so we simply return true. So that's how it looks like. And let's say if we have something like this, string 1 is ABC and string 2 is AD Z, then that's not possible, right? You don't need to convert A, you can convert B, but B can go to C, it can't go to D. Similarly, in this scenario, you will be able to convert C into D. So you can only form a subsequence that has AD but not ADZ. So you return false in those scenarios. Okay, so the approach that is being used in this question that I've used here is two-pointer approach. So I keep a pointer in string 1 and I keep a pointer in string 2 as well, and try checking for similarity or equality basically. So I try checking the ith and jth index starting from 0 for both of these strings. If both of them are equal, then I simply increment our pointers. I will move here, j will move here, and here I will check if I'm able to form D out of B, and that's not really possible. So what I do is I don't increment J, but I simply increment I and try looking for an index which will match this alphabet. So for C we can actually do operation and we can make it D. So in that scenario I will increment I and I will increment J as well, and now I've hit the end of array for string 2, which means I was able to match all of the characters in string 2 when compared with string 1 after certain set of operations, which directly means that you are able to form a subsequence in string 1 which is equal to string 2. So that's what they want us to return. So let's look into an edge case, right, where you are unable to find a subsequence. So in that scenario, what happens is I will be out of bound. I will be, greater than or equal to, it will basically be equal to string 1, and j won't be out of bound because you have reached the end of string 1 and you are still unable to find a character which is equal to the jth index. So which means that you are unable to find a result and you simply return -1. That's it. That's what I did here as well. -1 is okay, so the return type is boolean. Okay, cool. So I have declared two variables I and j, and here I have set out of bound conditions for both of these strings. And like I said, what we need to do is compare the characters for both of the strings. So I'm comparing ith index and jth index of both of the strings. If they are equal, then you simply increment j, and in each iteration I will also get incremented. And if this condition is not met, then you can try incrementing the ith index character and check if it's equal to the jth index character. If yes, then also you can do this j++ increment operation. And like I said, for each iteration I will also get incremented automatically. And if you are able to find j going out of bound, basically j reaching the size of its string, then you simply return true. Else you will get into this condition where I becomes out of bound, that is I is equal to string 1 dot size. That is when you run out of the loop and you simply return false. So yeah, that's it for this problem. Thanks for watching.